Ladies and gentlemen, I may have just unearthed the greatest discovery, perhaps in our lifetime. As you may or may not be aware, the Jonas Brothers have gotten back together. This is big news, very big news, especially for all the ladies in their early to mid-20s. But you know me, you know I ask questions. And the question I have for the Jonas Brothers is why? Why now? I've dissected every interview, I've combed through every song, and I believe I have the answer. The Jonas Brothers are time travelers from the future who leave hidden messages in their songs of an impending apocalypse. And I can prove it. The breakup of the band, their new song, Sucker, it all leads back to this. Let me explain. Consider their first really big hit, The Year 3000, which was a song that was made in 2006. Obviously, this hits a little closer to the theory, and I know some of you think that you've got me, thinking to yourself, but Holden, wasn't that a remake of another song? I remember that song, and it was just to promote the movie The Robinsons. Holden, how right you are. You know another song they remade? Kids of the Future. You know what the original name for that song was called? Kids of America. Why would they keep the song the same and change that one detail? In order to establish themselves, they recreated two pieces of music, both including time travel. Shortly after the obvious rise to fame that would follow, they started implementing their own hidden message in their original music. I can't play you these songs because of copyright, but I can read you the lyrics. In the year 3000, they made some pretty bold claims. They left us some clues to let us know what was going on. I've been to the year 3000, not much has changed, but they live underwater. What would prompt people in the year 3000 to live underwater? Climate change. Other clues? This song had gone multi-platinum, everybody bought our 7th album, it had outsold Kelly Clarkson. Why would they include some verses that don't rhyme? They're talented. This song, combined with the original, after all it was a remake, has gone multi-platinum according to popjustice.com. Everybody bought our 7th album. The Jonas Brothers are now on album 6 if you include their live album and their Disney stuff. So the jury is still out on that one. It had outsold Kelly Clarkson, also still pending. So why remake those two songs, both about future and time travel? To make people aware. To get the ball rolling. These are songs that people were already familiar with, so they already have a guaranteed audience. Once they obtain that base audience, they put their own messages into their original songs. And let me tell you guys, they are bursting with messages of climate change and the end of the world. Their follow-up hit, conveniently titled Burning Up, I'm slipping into the lava and I'm trying to keep from going under. We're also trying to keep from going under. Baby, you keep the temperature higher, 'cause I'm burning up for you, baby. If we keep going down the path we're on, we're all going to be slipping into the lava. Listen to the Jonas Brothers. If that's not enough, consider another popular song, SOS. This is an SOS, don't want to second guess. This is the bottom line, it's true. I hear you, Jonas Brothers. The whole song is literally just a warning. Let's also bring up that the music video takes place on a ship meant to resemble the Titanic. Who stars in Titanic? Leonardo DiCaprio. What does he go on to do? Become one of the biggest advocates for battling climate change.
Climate change is real. It is happening right now. It is the most urgent threat facing our entire species.
This song was released close to them breaking up as a band. It was their last-ditch effort to let us all know, if only we had listened. They knew, though, that some of you would grow fatigued trying to fight this never-ending battle against climate change. And they knew that some don't have the common sense to make the changes that are necessary. You'll be happy to know they wrote an entire song for you. It's called Hold On. We don't have a lot of time left to regret. Hold on. It will take more than common sense. Hold on. So stop your wandering, take a stand. Hold on. Because there's so much more to life than just to live. And guys, don't even get me started on that whole Friends for Change phase they did on Disney Channel. And it came to pass that the Jonas Brothers had left, but they made great strides in their subliminal messages. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. Climate change was on the forefront of national politics, and we were talking about it. The world was making changes. The Global Climate Change Initiative was underway, which was going to promote infrastructure and renewable energy for all of us. And so the world didn't need the Jonas Brothers anymore. Their work was finished. Until
the United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord We've already eliminated a devastating anti-coal regulation, but that was just the beginning. My administration is putting an end to the war on coal. Gonna have clean coal, really clean coal.
So Obama's talking about all of this with the global warming and that, and a lot of it's a hoax. It's a hoax. I mean, it's a money-making industry, okay? It's a hoax.
The president has tweeted climate change skepticism at least 115 times, including a claim that the concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese.
What does President Trump really feel about climate change?
Everything changed. The world needed the Jonas Brothers, even though we didn't deserve them. So not only did they come back, but they gave us the single greatest piece of climate change warning in the history of their music in their new hit single, you may be aware of it, called Sucker. The entire song just repeats the same chorus over and over again, you know, pop music, except for their opening verse, the very first thing you hear and the only unrepeated line in the whole song. The song is from the perspective of trapped carbon dioxide in the air, singing to the earth that it fell in love with. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, here, check this out. We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather. I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. And baby, you know it's obvious. We change the weather. I'm feeling heat in December. Heat in December. We change the weather. You know it's obvious. But they're not done yet. They go even deeper with more obscure lyrics. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious. I know what you're thinking. Holden, I don't really see it there. Thank God you have me to point it out. I've been dancing on top of cars. Carbon dioxide comes out of cars and gets trapped in the ozone layer. It's dancing on top of cars. Stumbling out of bars. Carbon dioxide, as you know, is what makes your alcoholic beverages fizz. Hence, pointing to the carbon dioxide as you're stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. Plants slow down their production from carbon dioxide to oxygen during nighttime because of the lack of photosynthesis, and this song was merely referencing that. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. Guys, they said it themselves, it's so obvious. The medicine and the pain. Honestly, this is, I think, their most brilliant line in all of their discography. As I said previously, plant life can convert carbon dioxide into oxygen to help sustain life. It is the medicine. It's what we need to keep the levels balanced. And yet, because of the rate of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, it cannot keep up. It's creating this greenhouse effect that is going to kill us all. It is also the pain, the medicine and the pain. The tattoo inside my brain. This is an allegory for cancer, particularly brain cancer in this case, due to the pollutants in the air rapidly causing the growth of that cancer. My God, the Jonas Brothers are so deep. And guys, I've only just scratched the tip of the iceberg before it melts. They have clues in their music videos, in their interviews. Guys, it is everywhere. So you still have your doubts. I understand it's a big pill to swallow. Consider this. Look at this picture from the year 2006 when they were first getting big. Notice anything weird? Looks like a normal picture, right? Let me zoom in on Kevin's hand for a second. All right, kind of blurry. Let's go ahead and enhance. That's right. It's an Apple Watch, which was released in the year 2015. This particular Apple Watch looks to be an Apple Watch 5, which won't be released until later this year. This was to show that they would be returning in the year 2019. You have our attention, Jonas Brothers. We'll be making these changes for the future, for the kids of the future. Thank you all so much for watching this factual video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post a new video every week. Make sure you like this video and leave me a comment letting me know what you think. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.